Welcome back to Fable 3. I'm kind of tired. Anyway, I did a bit of money grinding, and as you can see, where I'm going to now is something that the good people from Lionhead Studios have sent me, namely a deed. And we're going a long way because what they sent me was a deed to a lodge. A hunter's lodge. So that's where we're going. These wolves are probably worse than the ones I've faced in Dragon's Dogma. I mean, the only three Western RPGs I've ever played are Dragon Age, Fable 3, and Dragon's Dogma. So we are actually going to follow the Golden Path to see where this leads me. Just so I can show off this place. This is the place that I have basically found. This is the Hunter's Lodge. This is my new home. Okay, so where you want me to dig, boy? You're telling me to dig somewhere. Oh. Ugh, pardon. But you're telling me to dig somewhere. Where are you telling me to dig? Oh well. Let me introduce you to my home away from home. This is my home, the Hunter's Lodge.
Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Real estate is always in demand.
Well, it seems I got myself a new set. For men and women. I can change him into a boxer. When you look at this place, you can actually rent this place out if you so want to. I mean, it's Hunter's Lodge. Well, can't go wrong with this place. But this is my place. This is my home away from home here. And you seem to like it. Uh-huh. Dog, where are you leading me? Here? Okay then. And in here we find a wedding ring. As you become romantically involved with someone, that person may end up asking for a ring such as this before he or she will marry you. Apparently this game takes both sides. And even, yes, even sex is considered an achievement. I mean it, sex is like an achievement in this game. I am the man with the P-38. Yeah. Get off my bridge! That takes 5. Topaz. Common gem, Sell it for profit at a pawnbroker or use it as a gift. I might change him into a boxer. Or might not. And I open this up and I find another topaz. So I think now's a good time to actually...
A rather special gift has arrived for you in the usual place. He seems particularly cheerful today, I think.
So I can either turn him into Lassie, which I never realized, or I could turn him into a boxer. For now, you can stay like this. But when things get really hairy...
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters.
Well, now I think we can deal with something that I tend to like very much, and that's a play. Well, I'm an author, and authors need to know playwrights.
Hence, you foul, vile fiend! You uncouth wretch! It won't find anything better. You, good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Yes.
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it.
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you. Splendid, splendid! You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Come on, Billy. We have to find this Ransom Locke person. At least he's not random Hajir.
Turn back now, mortal one.
With that I have found a summon creature's potion. You're telling me to turn back.
Stay away from this accursed. Only death and insanity await you.
So, what?
Seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation.
Sounds like my line of work.
Don't pick it up.
Why?
No, really, I'm serious.
What? I'm picking it up, dude. I'm an author. I don't turn down good stories. Huh?
You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists. Bane of my afterlife.
Sir, you look like the dude from the Wizard of Oz. Ah, shit! What?
Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear?
What?
It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish.
What?
I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
I need to be on my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives.
Really?
I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents.
It is
If
one of
I am
mine.
correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Well, alright. Time to look real stupid. He's a woman, she's a man.
O Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
I will declare my love for you.
My heart is yours, my love. Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again on the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
Yeah.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume.
Really?
The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth.
Uh-huh.
It will require a masterful performance.
I'm dressing up like a chicken. For those who are watching, laugh your asses off right now.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon!
King Rowlo.
Stand before you a king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Okay, fine. I shall tickle you, sir.
Ka-chicka-chicka.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
What?
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal drama pajamas as well as you have in my romances. But when your versatility extends to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder.
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which
Whatever happened to
would
Part
mean
1?
This is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Killing shit!
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Ha 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 ha!
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Sick excuse then.
Well, I prefer, if I should go out,
That looked like it hurt. I'm sorry. Are you trying to hit me? God, shadow strike. Nice
what's a piece of it?
Right, time for my secret weapon. Missed. More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Shot looks nasty. Doesn't look too bad, eh? Come on, hit him back. Right, you keep shooting that thing. Someone's gonna get killed. Ha!
I don't die that easily.
Under fire! Keep your heads down, boys! Come on! We can do this! He hasn't beaten us yet! Got it! Kill him! Hey! You bastard! Leave my mate alone!
Hooah! Tear! Ha!
All my men dead! My vengeance denied! My world undone! I cannot stand to live 1 second more!
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Good question.
What scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe.
Thank you.
You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it the Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
The Ham Sandwich! A tragic comedy. The title refers to the comedy and the tragedy, which are the two pieces of bread holding the meat of the matter together. Uh,
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it?
well, if you mean this, here you go, good sir.
We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you a million times! Thank you!
Ha! His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
But for how long will it be held?
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man.
Even
Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
What?
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
What?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replied the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
Great big giant bosom.
Hell yeah!
What the hell was that? Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
It's not supposed
Worst
to.
play ever.
It's not supposed to make sense! Damn it! You've helped Lambert and Pinch perform the legendary play The Ham Sandwich. Fortunately, it received a bad response from both the critics and the audience, and a passing chicken that had a moderate understanding of the English language.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers.
so
I believe Samuel
what
awaits
shall
you
you
at the
do
town
now,
gates to
Mr.
express
Locke?
that
Any
very
more
sentiment.
mysteries on the horizon?
I rather think not. My powers of reasoning
The complete
and
works of
deduction
Philip
diminish
Marley.
with each passing day. Investigation is a young man's game.
How would you like to take acting lessons?
I would rather consume a bottle of arsenic.
And who could blame you?
I'm not sure if I can afford to buy my own house yet, but things...
I got nothing. My brain just went. Derp. My brain, doth thou went derp. The fark a fark a fake fart fart a fart. The fark a fart you freak you fark fart. Now I could go and learn to dance, hug, and kiss to become best friends or even lovers with the people of Albion. Monogamy. I could level up my melee or my gun or even my magic, but not right now. Isn't that the mark of Tech Man Blade? Well, let's go talk to Samuel.
You're really something.
Thank you. How do?
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, Today, we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor.
That is?
As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I swear.
I will.
Says right here, Vermilion.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
Bet on it. So,
No love potions, I'm afraid. They've been banned.
so now we can go to the dwellers camp. I think when I have more than enough seals, I will, of course, purchase some stuff. And what have you found here, boy? Good boy. Thank you. So how far away? We're still following the yellow brick road.
bringing good tidings. And supper.
Indeed.
Damn thing doesn't open. How do you open? Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Hold up. We've been blessed, my friend. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side.
Yes.
Order. Promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head. I promise. Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury.
We'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against the whole army. We need to recruit more people.
Of course.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Border? He couldn't be happier.
And so it begins. I hereby promise to restore the lands of Miss Peak and return them to the dwellers. Signed, Vermilion, I rule. And we are here, back at the roll to rule.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
I hope so. As you can see now, we have Jasper, Walter, Saker, the Chief, and Sabine. You actually have the people on your side. A whole lot of people on your side. Hero Plinth. So now it's time to open up another gate. So I have the Joker Expression Pack, the Die Pack, the Blacksmith, the Pie Maker, and Loot. And Ice Storm. So I have the Ice Storm. Ice Storm summons frozen shards that rain down destruction on your foes. And on that note, I will upgrade my jobs. As I said before, money is just as important as completing the game. So my job must be upgraded. So I can make more money this way. That's not important. The Joker Expression Pack. Become a comedian by learning the tickle, patty cake, and the chicken dance. You don't think I'm going to do it? Oh, hell yes. I am going to do it. Let's see. Have I cleared everything from here? Yes. I have cleared everything from here. Meh, I can deal with die pack. Yeah. Like I said, mainly for the most part, I am just going to grind for money and make a whole lot of it before we actually get really, really into the game. So let's follow to the monorail.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. But there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
Yes, tell me more.
Tell me more about mine!
Seems to suit you, though.
When you're around.
Honestly,
it's
when
like
are Lambert
no one
and
else
Pinch going to
is.
stop bothering us with their awful acting? That last play was the worst. Latest news from Brightwall.
This is how stupid it really gets.
Woo! Mind my... Yes. Woo! Yeah. All that dancing, I can do better than that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
We'll never forget how you helped us.
That was quite
Never.
enjoyable. Nice to see you.
What a lovely leg you have.
I'll be your true pal if you give me a hand. Do us a favour and get something for me, will you?
I'm just going to show exactly what a...
You'll go fetch it. Well, that's great. Cheers. I don't think there's anyone funnier than you.
Find the hidden item in Mistpeak Valley.
You're doing very well for yourself, aren't you?
Thank you, done question.
You can do this at any given time, really. But since we're doing this now, might as well. Might as well just show you what doing certain fetch quests do in a situation like this. Just the little odds and ends I'm showing throughout this Let's Play. Just the silly stuff you can do and... No, it doesn't make the Prince a fruitcake. Because if you really think about it, you're doing this just to open all the guild shields. That's what you're doing this for.
You're doomed, mate. Doomed. Next time, hit him before he hits you. Great stuff. Back him again, man. Somebody get that dog. Oi, sir, lay off my mate.
Ah!
He's as strong as a troll knocking us around like that.
Really, sir?
Oi, that dog should be on a lead. It's dangerous. Hey, what are you parrying me for? I'm only trying to do you a favour.
And you just did me a favor. A favor for a favor, mate. That's two people that showed up throughout my Let's Play, but then again, I'm playing this straight off my Xbox. Even though this is a Steam release.
Oh, I love killing rich folk like you.
Who's that rich?
That was too easy. Time to rip out someone's heart and lungs. I think we can guess who.
Walter P38. Seriously, sir.
You could have. Just a thought. Why don't you try a in an attack? That's it. Cut the stink out. Pick him up. Don't worry, guys.
Wah! I told you, don't mess with me and my Walter P38. What's that? What's that you say, boy? you. I see him, boy. You're going to sit there and you're going to take it. And you're going to like getting shot. And what you have found for me is... Ooh, thank you. Hmm. Oh. And you have found for me a letter! This is a quest item, cannot be sold or used. And we found an amethyst. So having done all this, and leaving plenty of bodies in our wake, I've just shown you how you can actually do a relationship quest and how it can change how some people will feel for you. So all the little things like that, you know, that makes this game pretty much worthwhile in playing. Now I can tell you when I first played this game, I spent a lot of man hours just playing this game, like 3 hours sometimes. I would even get on the co-op with my girlfriend. And that's when when I was first getting gold, I was not aware of, you know, I was not aware of the I really was not aware of the free games. I mean, I'll admit that having the free games were awesome. But at the same time, the files were so big that, you know, I actually worried for my my hard drive. But yeah, what you want to do is you just really want to do as much as you can before becoming a king. Because in order to get the best ending, you have to have at least a little over 6 million. And that's of your personal finances. Some of the mini games that I did get, they were just, if I tried them, I liked them, and if I didn't like them, I wouldn't keep them.
Well, not really, but I still need a stylist. Why, thank you.
You've saved our lives.
Thank you.
You're
We should
welcome.
get a drink
Thanks
sometime,
for that.
yeah. Say midnight at my place.
Thank you for your custom.
Custom.
I need to get a bigger wardrobe. I have so many.
Snowball fight! Snowball fight! If you fight any renegades, I hope you make them suffer. Again?
Hey, you got it. Thanks. Right then. We're mates from now on.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Where did I put my invisible armour?
Oh, how cute.
Hello. That was Stone is having a sharp.
My caravan leaks. It's just awful when it rains.
Oh, it's so good doing a good deed.
Do you think I could make it as a bard? Wonder where I could get a job.
You can get work right in this town.
You've saved our lives.
Thank you.
So as you can see, the dweller camp also can provide with jobs. Like being a loot hero or coming here. And
But the most interesting thing has to be a rather odd object I'm convinced must have some historical value. I'm sure my cousin Saul would know what it is. He works over at the Bright Wall Academy, you see. Very bright fellow. You wouldn't mind taking it to him, would you? I'd do it myself, but all that digging has done my back in.
Seeing him bouncing up and down.
A big collection of gnomes. He's convinced he can bring them all to life too.
It's quite funny if you think about it.
so I think
Really?
the most
Hey there.
I used to be a destroyer.
So I think the most important thing is, besides my dog calling me over to dig for something, is to do every little thing you can just to make people happy. Remember to visit pawnbrokers regularly every time, yada yada yada.
Found any good stuff lately? Like treasure chests?
Always good to see you.
So it's good to be seen. Thank you. So for the most part, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of quests off camera, just to raise my levels, and well, there are no levels, but just to raise the guild seals, just so I can buy everything in the Road to Rule, because it is not bad having something like that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to stop here. And in the next part, we're going to the Mist Peak monorail with Walter. So, more Fable 3 right after this. Hopefully.